Okay. The phone's ringing again. Which one was it? Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay. So, I just got the Mariella ending again. But I think because my game shut off on its own, it, like, didn't remember that I played that. I don't know. But I got it again, so now the phone's ringing again. And I'm
Stanley
thinking,
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
if we get a box of shipment of boxes, then that warehouse
This was not the correct way to the meeting
probably
room, and Stanley knew
has
it
a ton
perfectly
of
well.
boxes.
Perhaps he wanted to
and I
stop
can
by
go
the employee lounge
down
first, just to admire
to where
it.
those trucks are.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Watch me be completely wrong and play through the same exact thing again.
Stanley was so bad at following
don't know why I'm
directions, it's
doing this with
incredible
my
he wasn't
life.
fired years ago.
Yep. I should just kill myself now. If only I could, like, jump up on these things. What is... Why can you duck? What? Since when is that a thing? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just gonna jump off. Fuck it. Wheel death.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I want to get a new ending. Give me another one.
All
Oh!
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Here's all the
Stanley
boxes.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Boxes everywhere. Oh my gosh. Do you think the boxes will be there now? I feel like I'm just gonna keep going no matter what. Oh my god. They're they're in every room.
When Stanley came to
Except
a
this
set of
room.
2
This
open
room's not cool
doors,
enough.
he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
It
Perhaps he
didn't
wanted to
move
stop
into
by the
this
employee
area.
lounge first, just to admire it.
Well, shit.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood,
What if I
but
just keep
eager to
killing
get back to
myself?
business, Stanley took the
Is that
first
like a
open
thing
door on his left.
that you can do?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Wee. Oh!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
What?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wee. Alright, we're back
All
to
of
the
his
paper
co-workers were
again.
gone. What could it mean?
Maybe
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
let's go
Perhaps
to
he had
the
simply
left
missed a
door
memo.
this time and see where this paper takes us.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see if anything's dead right here. Chris is still going to be in the broom
Yet
closet.
there was not a
I know
single
it.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Down is that stupid Mariella story, and up is the boss's. Let's see what the boss has to tell me this time, after I've suicided. In his stupid freaking office. Is it 482?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh my god.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I hope I don't go to that mind control facility again. It was really unpleasant. Really, I like... It's too dark to see over here, but I feel like there has to be something. Oh my god, I can't see. Okay. Just kidding. We'll just go down here like always.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We went that way. We know what happens there. I've already been this way too, though. Well, we'll see.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Well, you know what we'll
did
do?
He have the strength
We'll turn it off this time. Because last time I was an asshole and thought, oh, I want all the power. This time, let's not take all the power. Let's get rid of the power.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
There's
Stanley's
Stanley.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Take the good old lifty lift.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Let's turn it off this time. Oh god, I'm gonna die either way, so psh. Yep, we're gonna go back to the beginning. Well, now what?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Huh?
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere
I
moments
don't
away.
believe that.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What
Look at the
other mysteries
birds.
did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Well, what other option do I have? I don't think I have another option. 'Tis my only option. It doesn't look real though, does it? It looks like a wall.
Stanley
Oh.
felt the cool breeze upon his
I don't
skin,
even get to
the
control
feeling
it.
of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh. And then he went back to his office. I beat the game! Wow. Great. Achievement unlocked. Fabulous.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Chris!
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Why?
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Why would you do that? Chris? I'm coming for you, buddy. Someday I'll get you out of there. I promise.